Hello again, everyone, and happy Saturday to all of you out there. Enjoyed a nice day today. Enjoyed a nice weekend so far, and certainly no complaints at all. My wife Shelley's birthday yesterday, so we enjoyed a lot of fun time together. Actually, enjoyed some more time together today. So hopefully you've all been able to do the same. Spend some time with family. But I wanted to jump on here to kind of segue into what I wanted to talk about. Specifically, one member of our family who's not here with us physically. He's at school, about to graduate from college here in a week, and he played his final collegiate lacrosse game today. And to say his college career hasn't gone according to plan, it really is an understatement. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Knee injury his first year, blowing out his ACL. COVID year was his second year, so he lost quite a bit of the season to that, and then had to really build himself up, his junior and senior year, and didn't get, for the most part, as much playing time as he would have hoped. But he kept persevering, doing the work, and it was frustrating at times, but he did the work. He continued to control what he could control, and that's a big key aspect to all of this. And it all culminated with arguably his best career game in his final career game. He scored a highlight reel goal between his legs today in a win, so he finished off his career with a goal and a win, which is always nice. Individual accolades are great, but team accomplishments are even better. But I wanted to share that story with you simply because, it was 4 years of perseverance. He could have quit at any point in time. He could have said, you know what, I'm here at college, I'm here to study, I'm here to get an education. The athletic aspect of things really isn't working out for me, so maybe it's time to move on. And he didn't do that. And there were times when he and I discussed that maybe it was time to move on. Maybe it was time to focus on other aspects, on school, on his passion for firefighting, other activities that he enjoys. But he kept persevering, he kept pushing through, kept doing the work, and it paid off for him. Maybe not quite in the way he ever envisioned, but you know what? Had a chance to speak with him earlier today, and none of that mattered. He was just so excited at the way his career ended, how it went out on his terms. He was able to play pretty much the whole game, which is a lot more than he had been playing previously, and he was able to go out on his terms. So why am I sharing all this? What does that have to do with my field of expertise, health and fitness, and how does that apply to all of you? Whether it's health and fitness, whether it's family, whether it's career, if you're an entrepreneur, business person, whatever it is. I always joke with people, you want to hear God laugh, tell him what your plans are. Because let's face it, the way we envision how things are going to go, or the way we want things to go, how often does that really happen? How often do your plans or your projects or tasks that you have to complete, how often do they really, from start to finish, go according to plan? Not really very often. I'd say a very minimal number of times where you could sit down and say, oh, it started the way I envisioned, it progressed the way I envisioned, and it ended the way I envisioned. Very rarely. But does that change whether you should pursue it? No. Does that change how hard you work at it? No. If anything, it should make you work harder. It should make you push forward even more. And I'm sure you're beginning to hear a common theme with my Facebook Lives here over these past 2-3 weeks now. It's a matter of doing the work, doing the damn work, regardless of what it is. I look at my own business now that's been going on 2 years now. Has it gone according to the way I envisioned? No. In some ways, has it become better? Absolutely. In some ways, does it still need work? Absolutely. It's always going to need work. But does that mean that I should give up? No. Has that thought crossed my mind at times? Sure. I'm not afraid to admit that. But anything worth pursuing, anything worth completing is worth seeing through, no matter how it unfolds, no matter how many times you feel like you failed, no matter how many times you've fallen short. Keep going. Keep doing what you have to do to get to where you want to be. And if it happens to be with health and fitness, let's face it, there's a reason why not everyone does what they need to do to get healthy. I mean, does anybody out there really not understand what it takes? It takes eating healthier. It takes getting physically active. It takes making good decisions, healthy decisions, developing healthy habits. Does anyone out there not really know that? Of course not. We all do. But the fact of the matter is not everyone does it. So when I talk to people about, developing a health and fitness plan, I tell them all the time, you want to get this done, just do the work. There's a reason why not everyone accomplishes that, because not everyone's willing to do the work. I mean, that's just how there is to it. I could have lost 70 plus pounds 2 decades ago. Did I? No. Why? Because deep down, I didn't want to do the work. Things didn't go the way I wanted for a month or two, and what would I do? I'd quit. And I know that all of you have felt that way at some point in time or another, or have gone down that path, at some point in time or another. So I shared that story of my son because he could have quit at any point in time over the last 4 years, and he didn't. His collegiate athletic career did not go according to plan, at least not the way he envisioned it. But that didn't stop him from pursuing what he wanted to accomplish. And you know what? It ended on an absolute great note. Today, I couldn't be prouder. I couldn't be happier. I was so excited when I saw that goal. I was so excited when I saw when clock hit 0 and they won the game. And I just had to share it with all of you. I'm getting a little emotional right now. And there's a message in all that. And I wanted to share the story and the message with you. So I hope that maybe that lends itself to a little inspiration for all of you out there who are struggling with your health and fitness, with careers, with family, whatever it is. I hope that provides a little added inspiration and motivation. I appreciate you all watching. I appreciate you all following me. And I hope that you draw something from me each and every time I get on here, because that's why I do this. I appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. As you can see, it's one heck of a Saturday here. Beautiful sunset. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the evening with my family. You all have a great rest of your night. See you tomorrow. Take care, folks.